Hey guys, how's it going? I thought we would get some planting done today. I've got a couple things that are starting to look a little bit better, even though they've been in their nursery cans since I received that huge shipment from Proven Winners. So, one thing, it's about to start blooming and I am so excited about it. That means it's happy, I guess. This right here, it looks really sad. Don't judge me, okay? It came and it looked really sad. But look at, it's got blooms forming on it, if my camera will focus for you to see it. Okay, there are blooms coming on it, and it's going to be so gorgeous. This is the Luminary Sunset Coral Phlox, and I am so excited to have a perennial phlox in my garden. I think that they're one of the most gorgeous flowers out there. I think they're absolutely stunning. This one gets about 32 inches tall, zones 3 through 8. I'm in a zone 9, and so I'm pushing it. But there's a lot of things that are in zone 8 that I can actually grow. There's actually a few things in zone 7 that I can grow. We take the growing zones with just a grain of salt because the growing zones only are showing us or telling us about the average cold temperature, and that doesn't really matter here. We barely hit 32 degrees. So I know that it doesn't need chill periods. They just, I don't understand. I follow the growing zones with a grain of salt. We'll just put it at that. Full sun lovers, hardy zones 3 through 8, 32 inches tall and wide, and then they get these gorgeous pink coral flowers, and I can see them starting. Let me turn the camera around so I'll show you guys what they actually look like. It's starting to bloom. Isn't that so gorgeous? I love how these flowers, they look like little ice cream cones or like little Christmas light bulbs. Isn't that so pretty? I was not expecting this to happen, so I'm very, very excited about it. I can't believe that it's actually started blooming. So it's going to be a really gorgeous one. Here is what the blooms will look like. Isn't that fun? I just thought that was such a bright, vibrant, gorgeous color. It's the sunset coral. And I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys. So we're going to get these guys planted today. And then I also have 5 of these designer thread Coreopsis. These I'm so excited about. This is like a perfect fall plant right here. They get about 20 inches tall and wide. They're growing zones 5 through 9. And they get these little gorgeous yellow flowers. Oh, there's a bee. Distracted. Anyways, Coreopsis designer thread golden needles is what this one is called. And I just kind of liked it. I thought it was a very soft one. And I'm very excited about growing this one. This is the zones 5 through 9, and I think this is going to go under the apple espalier because I'm trying to add different heights and low and tall, and I think that this is a I mean, it's almost 2 feet, so it's a decent size, and I thought that it would be really pretty over there, and it can handle full sun. And I need things that can handle full sun. So I thought that this was a gorgeous plant. I'm really excited about it. It was blooming about a week ago, and all the blooms have come off, but I see a ton more buds coming on this. So give it another week and this thing will be full bloom. I'm really excited about this one. So let's go get these plants placed and then we will get them all planted. Actually, before we do that, I wanted to talk about my Hoselink really quick. I got a new Hoselink for the very back. I got a black one, and I had a bunch of people saying, why don't I just move this Hoselink here that's black to the very back fence where the other Hoselink is. I will show you guys that in 2 seconds. But I wanted to say that the Hoselink here, it was perfect in this spot because the trim is black, the Hoselink was black, and the fence was black. We actually had a white one here, and I ordered a new black one for this one when the black ones first came out because it was a white house, black trim, white Hoselink, black fence, and it stood out. So we see it more often from this angle right here, and it just kind of disappears. When this thing was white, it just glowed. It was a little bit too much. So that's why I didn't move this one and put the white one here and the black one on the fence, because it wasn't working. Let me show you guys the other Hoselink, but while we're walking back there, I wanted to let you guys know that Hoselink is having a sale right now, and this is the sale that I used to buy my Hoselink. It was 10% off 1, 15% off 2, and 20% off of 3, which is the best deal that I've ever seen on Hoselink. Get a Hoselink if you've been thinking about it, because it's the best deal that I've ever seen. They don't normally offer coupons or discount codes, so if you've been wanting one for Christmas time, or if you've been wanting to get one for someone for Christmas, or if you know somebody who wants to get you one for Christmas, let them know that there's a big sale going on right now. I will link Hoselink in the description down below. It is an affiliate link, so I will earn, I think, a commission. I don't know. I'm not that worried about it. Anyways, I had to let you guys know because this is the deal that I used to buy my new Hoselink. Let me show you guys how it looks on the black fence because it looks so much better than the white one. Where is it? What Hoselink? Can't even see it anymore. It disappears on the fence. Isn't that great? So we did buy the shorter one. So we have 3 Hoselinks that are, I think it's 82 feet, and one that is the 50 foot. This is the 50 foot, just because we didn't need one that was absolutely massive back here. So this was kind of perfect. I have been loving having a black Hoselink back here. It just completely disappears, and we really only need it to get to the vegetable garden and over to refill the fountain if it needs it, or do supplemental watering with the 82 foot one that's over there. That, see how it disappears? It actually reaches like all the way out to like here or something like that. It reaches it actually reaches further than that. I think it goes all the way out to here. So I didn't need another 80 foot one because that one reaches here and the 50 foot one reaches over to anywhere else that we would need it. And I do want to say that I have tried other hose reels out. I have tried 2 other brands and I have returned them. I returned one and I gave one away because I hated it. So this is 3 hose reels that I've tried. Hoselink has been my absolute favorite. It is definitely the more expensive brand, but I think this is a case of you get what you pay for, and I think it's totally worth it, especially if there's a coupon. So it's actually not even a coupon. It just is, you add one to your cart and you get 10% off, or 15 or 20%, depending on how many you add to your cart. So I had to let you guys know, check out Hoselink. Anyways, back to this area under the Vitex right here, which is just buzzing with bees right now. It's so gorgeous, and you can see it's still kind of blooming. It's blooming all the way up at the top. I love this plant. This is where I want the Phlox to go. So I think I'm going to do all of the Phlox kind of right here. I think that that'll be really, really nice, really gorgeous. This is full sun till probably about noon-ish. And so I think that that'll be a really good area. And then on the other side is where I'm going to put the Coreopsis. So I'm thinking, what if we did the Coreopsis right here at the very front of this bed? I think that that would be perfect. We have it backed by the yarrow. Look at how good these are doing. One died, that one. But look at how good the rest of these are doing. Isn't that incredible? Hard cut back on these, and just got them in the ground and got them regular water, and they're so much happier now. I mean, this one is fabulous. That one is there. But it looks really good. And then as far as Creeping Jenny, just a little bit has come up, so I think I got most of the problem out, but I will pull those today, and we will just kind of keep an eye on it, and I will continue pulling any little pieces that I do see. And I'm sure I'm going to get a couple questions because I showed this bag. This is the pea pebbles. This is what we use to refill the aviary. And so over the next week, Brent's going to shovel out most of the aviary because we've been having a mole problem in there, and we will use this to refill the ground. I guess I should also give you guys an update on that. It has been a couple weeks now, 2 weeks now. When you guys saw that video, we had already had them in the ground for about 5 days, and now you guys are seeing this video and it's been another 5 days, and so I guess it's been 10 days, a little over a week, and they have worked amazing. The bigger ones, the ones that are much louder, work a lot better. And yes, you hear them, but you barely hear them. Like, I don't think about it when I'm hearing them anymore. It's just kind of like a very soft buzz. I don't even know if you guys can hear it in this video. The birds aren't bothered by it. The dogs are not bothered by it at all. They haven't even given it a second thought. And we have not seen a single bit of mole activity. So I Googled it. I found one of the animals that we're dealing with. We're dealing with moles, even though they're making tunnels, but we are getting random mounds here and there. So we're dealing with moles. We're not dealing with voles or gophers. We're definitely dealing with moles. And so they have worked. They've worked absolutely beautifully. I haven't seen a single bit of mole activity in here or in the flower beds, which has been amazing. And if you missed that video, there's the yellow thing right there. There are these spikes that go in the ground, and they make a repellent sound, and it absolutely terrified me when I first heard it. And the moles and gophers and voles hate it, and I think they work. I had a couple people message me and say that they did not work for them, but I'm finding that they're working absolutely fabulous for me. So there's my heads up. I got those fully planted and they look so good on both sides of the property. I cannot wait for those to fill out. It's gonna be so gorgeous. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of irrigation right now. I have Freya hanging out with me. I set up the umbrella because this was probably the wrong attire to wear, but it looked cute. So let's go ahead and set up irrigation and then we will say goodbye. Freya's done. Those are going to be so gorgeous right there. That pop of coral under the vitex right here, and they should kind of reach pretty high up. So it's going to be really stunning. I cannot wait to see those fill in. That is just, I'm just excited to have this bed like getting full and getting more plants in the ground. It's just really exciting, especially now that we are starting to cool down a little bit. Like I said, this probably wasn't the right outfit, but I'm being optimistic. So I added some irrigation. I just added a couple emitters, and to this one I did run a little line and then ran an emitter at the very bottom of that, so that way this one can get some extra water because it's pretty far away from a line. And then I did, for those two, run an extra emitter. This one, the ground was still wet there, so I didn't worry about that one, but I'll keep an eye on it. They look very sad now, but they will be fine. And you're probably noticing that I didn't rough up the roots on these ones just because they didn't need it. They were not root bound. The roots were barely touching the edge of the can, so less disturbance to the roots on these guys so they can just spread out into the native soil. Let's go look at the other ones. And then here are the Coreopsis. I thought I had 5, turns out I had 4. So it just did kind of like a little diamond of the 4 of them, and those should reach a good size. And then the yarrow backing it, I think is just gonna be really stunning. And these should give me another flush of blooms. And I did have one that looked a little sad, that one right there, so I put that one in the back. So if it dies, it's okay, because then it's just a little trio. And I'm so excited about this. It's really exciting to like starting to get different heights and colors and things in this bed, and instead of it just being, it was just one level, it was just all flat. So this is going to be so much better. She grabbed the entire thing. She used to do this when she was a puppy, and she hasn't done it in so long. Now she's stealing my cans again. She's so ridiculous. She loves water bottles too. So I am excited to see all of this fill in and see some blooms happening right here. It's just, I had one plant that died, and so it kind of works out because then I was able to fill it in with some other colored things and different heights and everything. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for visiting our garden, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.